Oh, here we are. We're getting ready to play with some tiger hair.
As I told you last time, we're getting ready to put on some tiger hair. So this gives off a little bit of fumes, so I'll probably be wearing my respirator. It might be a little bit hard to talk to you, but I think you'll get the idea. We'll go over here and look at it. The tiger hair is in here, and it's very sticky. And I don't know, you can see where it looks like, let me get a big gob of it. See, it looks kind of hairy, but that's the fiberglass strands. So we're going to mix this up real good with a catalyst, and all of the areas where we had welding, we're going to put some tiger hair. So look here. This, as you remember, is our door where we did that welding. We had that nice little paper cutout that went in there. And then we had the metal that was already painted yellow that we welded across here and made this kind of L shape. So now we're going to take the tiger hair and cover up all these welds. Our welds were pretty good. We put a light behind them to make sure we couldn't see through, and if you could, we went back and welded those spots. The tiger hair just gives it a nice strong bond and also protects it from rust. So I'm going to put on my respirator and show you what we're going to do.
Okay, I think you can still hear me. We're going to take a little bit of this catalyst material and we're going to mix it with the tiger hair. Now, you don't need too much. The more you put on there, the longer, I should say, the shorter time period you have to work with it. So it's not going to take too long for us to get this all mixed up. And we'll get it mixed up real good so it's all one color. You don't want to see that hardener in there. You want to have it all one color. Get that tiger hair mixed up good. And if you fiddle around with it too long, just like a lot of other things, it'll get hard on you. So you want to work with it very quickly. So we're going to spread this on. I hope you can see this. It doesn't have to be too thick, but you do want to cover. So you want to be careful not to make a big mess, because you don't want to put this stuff where you don't want it. So we'll take a little bit more, and we'll just cover up those welds so you can hardly see them. Now you'll see this little track that's up above here. When we put this in the truck, that's where a weather strip is going to go. So we don't want to cover it up any. And we'll go back afterwards and we'll sand this down to make sure that it looks halfway decent and it looks nice. This is the bottom of the door, so nobody can really see it. You'd have to really look hard to find out where this is. And after we cover this with the tiger hair, it'll be very hard to see, because we will sand it down real smooth. So I can start to feel that this tiger hair is starting to react to the hardener. So I have to act quickly. I still have a few more minutes that it'll work without being too much of a problem. So as you can see, I'm covering up all those spots where we welded. And I want to keep it away from places that I still have to weld up yet. Because you don't want this stuff to get on, because heat will mess it up. So you want to keep it away from places that you're still going to have to weld. And in fact, if you got a lot of welding to do, you probably want to wait until you're finished welding, and then you can play with the tiger hair. Alright, so I think we've got a pretty good coverage of everything that we welded. And we'll let that tiger hair dry. And I'll tell you, when this stuff gets hard, it's as hard as a rock. Which is good. We want it to be that way. It'll give our panel some strength. Yeah, tiger hair. It's very, very hairy. And it's looking good. We got everything covered up in our tiger hair. And I think we're just about ready to finish this up. There we go. Now, when you get ready with if you have any of this stuff left, you can just plop it down like that and let it go. And when it dries, it'll come right off your plastic spreader. It won't stick to it. So there you go. We got our tiger hair all over the areas that we welded, all up in here, down and around, and we'll let that get hard. We'll see you in the next episode, 'cause I am a professional. Yes.